Hey, this is Don DeRosa. I want to welcome you again back to Ask Don DeRosa on our five-part video blog on negotiating. On our first part, we talked about how important it was to believe in your offer. Well, once you get past that and you start believing in your offer, the next thing that you really want to be concerned about is making sure that you meet the seller's needs. Once you meet the seller's needs, your negotiation takes on a whole different turn, and it becomes much easier, and easier for them and easier for you. Now, what do I mean by meeting the seller's needs? That doesn't mean, when I say that, it doesn't mean that you have to concede everything that they say. That's not what I mean. But there are certain things that a seller may need. And how do you find that? I guess the biggest question is, how do you find that out? Well, the way I find out is I start asking questions. I start gathering information. By gathering information, you're going to learn a lot about someone. You're going to learn a lot about what their needs are. And you don't just ask closed-ended questions like, do you want to sell? Well, of course they're going to say yes. You want to ask open-ended questions, such as, well, I understand that you want to sell, but why do you want to sell? What is the reason for you selling today? And they're going to go on and they're going to expand on why it is that they're selling. And that's going to pull out what their needs are. You're going to ask questions like, well, how much do you owe on this? And, well, if I pay you this money, what are you going to use the money for? They may tell you, they may not, they may tell you, and they say, well, I'm going to use it to put down on a down payment. Well, if they want all cash for an offer, you don't have to give them it all. You could say, well, how about if I give you $10,000 now and I give you the rest later? Would that help you with that down payment? They may say, sure, that would. I never thought about that. That would help. So the more information that you grab from someone, and the more information that you get, the better your negotiation is going to be, because the more pointed you can ask questions and the more information that you get. We all understand, if you've been listening, time, information, and power are the three critical elements in every negotiation. Time, information, and power. And right now we're talking about information. Okay? So again, I'm going to go recap. On the first video blog, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's on basically making your offer fair. This one is making sure that you meet the seller's needs. So once you've done it, you've got a fair offer now, and you're meeting, doesn't necessarily mean to meet all their needs, just some of their needs. As long as you meet some of their needs, it can turn into a win-win scenario, and your negotiations will take on a whole different light. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for coming to AskDonDeRosa.com, and I look forward to showing you the next video in part 3, where we talk about, what are we going to talk about? Building rapport with the sellers. So once we talk about building rapport, that's going to kind of tie it all together. So come back, view number 3, and hopefully we'll help you with the negotiating jitters. Have a great day.